Have you ever known a time when you felt alone in the challenge that you were facing? On the night of Jesus' betrayal, he must have felt that way. He asked his closest disciples, Peter, James, and John, to come away with him and pray in those last hours. But every time he came back to check on them, they were sleeping. Jesus was experiencing a great spiritual battle and extreme pressure that night. That's why he wanted his closest disciples to assist in prayer. However, that night they were not found faithful. But when Jesus could find no one to stand with him in his hour of need, God provided supernatural assistance. Luke 22:43 says, "And there appeared an angel unto him from heaven, strengthening him." This supernatural strength made up for any lack of support from his three closest disciples. When Luke writes that the angel strengthened him, he uses the Greek word initio. This is a compound of the words en and issuos. The word en means in, and the word issuos is the word for might or strength. Normally in New Testament times, the word issuos was used to denote men with great muscular abilities, similar to the bodybuilders in today's world. But when these two words en and issuos are compounded together, the new word means to impart strength, to empower someone, to fill a person with hardiness, or to give someone a renewed vitality. A person may have been feeling exhausted and depleted, but he suddenly gets a blast of energy so robust that he is instantly recharged. Now he is ready to get up, get with it, and get going again. This means that when Jesus' disciples and friends couldn't be depended on in his hour of need, God provided an angel that imparted strength, empowered and recharged Jesus, renewing his vitality with the strength needed to victoriously face the most difficult hour in his life. After being supercharged, Jesus was ready to face the cross. He awakened his disciples and said, "Rise up, let us go. Lo, he that betrayeth me is at hand," in Mark 14:42. Maybe you've had a time in your life where you felt trapped and alone. Perhaps you thought your friends would help you, but now you feel like they let you down at a time when you really needed them. Don't let desperation take over. Your friends might have fallen asleep on the job, but God has not fallen asleep. He is absolutely committed to seeing you through that situation you're in right now. And if necessary, he will provide supernatural assistance to recharge you and keep you moving full steam ahead. You may be tempted to feel isolated and alone, but if your spirit's eyes were opened just for a moment, you would see that you are not alone at all. He is surrounding you with the Holy Spirit's power and everything else you need to keep you going forward. So remember, regardless of the battle or that particular situation you're facing in your life, God will always come to your assistance. Even if no one else is faithful, God will see to it that you receive the strength and power you need to victoriously overcome in every circumstance. Supernatural assistance is yours today.